How's it going? I am a little ways outside of Searcy, Arkansas. I'm at a wildlife management area, and I'm right by a hurricane lake. And first we're gonna cook some breakfast and then maybe check out the surrounding areas a little bit. First thing I need to do is get some coffee. Yeah, so let's get some coffee made and get some breakfast made and start looking around a little bit. Hey, coffee. Oh wow, look at this. That fly, dude. That is a freaking fly. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's get rid of him. Oh God. Them things are huge. And you can hear them hitting the outside of the van. A lot of times, I won't cook in here during the summer, and like right now I can't really leave the doors open because a bunch of them big flies are out there, and they'll get and a bunch of them will get in the van, so I don't want to do that. So oatmeal it is. So let's pour some water in here. We're gonna get this started right here like so. We're gonna open the oatmeal like so. Put some oatmeal in the bowl like this. And so we're gonna get the butter out. We're gonna get a protein drink out. And we're gonna wait for this to heat up, and then I'll pour the water in there and mix it up. And I have oatmeal, and then I'm gonna mix all the other ingredients in there, and then we will be good to go. Shoot, yeah, baby. Kind of reminds me of like a swamp. Somebody said on iOverlander that it was like a jungle. It's kind of what it looks like a swamp jungle. Yeah, but we're gonna cruise on back here and see what we got going on, man. We got some people stopped on the bridge down here. Pretty. There's no hills. It's pretty flat. Not a lot to it. There's a lot of woods and just and there's you know, some campsites, lake. From what I understand, there's a bunch of different lakes in this same area. So I don't know. We're just gonna explore and look around, see what's back here. I'm just kind of curious, you know. Motorcycles turning around. So a lot of them big flies flying with me outside of the van. Right here's a little camp area. They say there's a lot of duck hunters in this area when the season is in. It's hard to camp over here because there's a lot of duck hunters. That's what a local told me last night. So another big open area. Yeah, let's see what the sign says. Designated campsite. Oh, see that? Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy. They're big open campsites. Fire ring over there. Nothing but a bunch of dirt. Oh, I miss the mountains already. Miss the mountains, guys. I miss the mountains. It's like swamp water, guys. It's like swamps. Where's the alligators at? There was an alligator gar carcass laying in the road back there. There's a lot of woods. This river's kind of getting a little bit wider. Yeah, I don't know if it's a river or it's supposed to be a lake. I'm not really sure, guys. This is nice. And it's different. The water's real murky. But it's nice, you know? It's nature. Those stupid flies keep flying around my head. We're not gonna cruise that much farther down here. We're just gonna cruise a little bit farther. And then we're gonna start heading back. We need to remember, nature is nature. It may not be what we're used to or what we would prefer, but it is still nature. This is God's country that He gave us to enjoy and come out and relax. But the water? No way would I ever get in that water. There is no telling what would come up and get you if you jump in this water. But it still has its own beauty, and I'm so grateful to be able to enjoy it. Hurricane Lake 4 miles, Green Tom 2 miles, Mallard Pond 4 miles. There were so many lakes and places to explore out in this area, and I didn't have time to explore the whole area, and I wish I would have, because I definitely would have. But I enjoyed my time out here, and I enjoyed being able to see something different other than what I'm used to. Just think, the locals come out here and this is what they get to enjoy. This is their place that they go to, and I'm sure that they're grateful for it, to be able to have and to be able to enjoy, and just to come out here and be in nature and fish and just relax. I really needed this, just like a nice reset. I've been so wrapped up in things that my mind just cannot get a break, and I start obsessing about stuff, and it just happens. So I needed this. It's just been a nice little reset until I have to go. I'm trying to come up with a different way to make money. That way I can devote more time to filming this kind of content and other kind of content. So yeah. Alright, so we're headed to Greers Ferry Lake, and we're gonna go over here and check it out. This lake, I wish I had time today, or I would do it, but the lake has islands like off in the middle of it, and you can like rent canoes and go out there and like paddle to the islands and check out the islands and stuff like that, which would be so cool. Well, one day we are gonna go do that. So Ferry Lake. Oh wow, look at that. Nice. Here we are, guys, Greers Ferry Lake, and we are at Sugarloaf campground and rec area. This is really neat, man. Oh, there's the island out there. Look at that. That's the island out there. Oh, wow. Guys, this place is gorgeous. I just can't get over this island out here. It is so cool, and there's like huge bluffs on the top of it and stuff. It is so neat. Looking at this island out here, it reminds me of like some movie where people go to a deserted island and they camp out and survive and stuff. It's kind of what it reminds me of, but it's just so beautiful. This lake was just amazing. I went for a good swim, and I didn't record all of that, but this place was just great, and I really, really enjoyed it. Guys, that is gorgeous. Y'all see that drone footage? Wow, it is so cool. So I left the lake. It was time to start heading back, and I got on iOverlander because I needed somewhere and wanted somewhere to stop and cook, but I wanted somewhere nice. So I ended up finding a great spot right on the Buffalo River. It couldn't have been any better. So I'm at a spot, it's right on the Buffalo River. It's called Greers Ferry. It's a pretty spot. I haven't been down. I've drove by here a bunch of times and never came down here. Yeah, wild camping is allowed down here. You can just camp wherever. Look at this over there. Right over there. But yeah, there's a lot of people out here camping and just hanging out and having fun. I'm just gonna set up my little table outside here, and I'm gonna cook some food and just hang out for a minute, for a little bit after I eat, and just then I'll head back. We're gonna get some burgers and cook those. We got some pepper jack. I'll melt some pepper jack on them. I'm not using bread with them. I'm just gonna eat some I got some green beans. I'll probably just kind of throw them in the pan and kind of, I don't know, cook them a little bit. And we'll cook this, and then that's what we're gonna have. Oh. It's kind of windy. Wind keeps blowing the flame. Sitting by the river, cooking some food. Guys, you can't beat this. You can't beat this at all. It's almost dark. Put a little bit of seasoning on this side. Put a little bit of salt on this side. Oh, it's not open. A little bit of salt. God, they smell good. So it's gonna be good. I'm gonna take these green beans and I'm gonna kind of cook them in the pan a little bit. Drain the juice off of them. I started buying these little cans like this because it's just right for like one person, you know? Instead of having to open a regular sized can and then like maybe trying to cover it up or whatever, or get wasted, or, you know? So these little things are perfect. Let's stick some of this cheese on there and these will be done. The thing I like about these, they cook fast. Cheese, please. Cheese will melt really fast. Throw these green beans in there and we will be good to go. These are good. Oh no. Well, cheese fell off of it, kinda. Time for the green beans. A little bit of salt on there. I just kind of want to, I guess, fry them a little bit, or just kind of darken them, like whatever you call that in the pan. You know? Plus, I mean, I don't want to eat them cold either, so just kind of sizzle them up in the pan here a little bit. There's some fried green beans, I guess. Not really fried, there's no batter. Yeah, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything since a bowl of oatmeal this morning. And, well, besides a little granola bar thing. This is so good. So good. Shit for green beans tastes like. Very hot. But very good. But I'm gonna eat, guys, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm a little burnt, guys. But guys, it's about time for me to get out of here. I gotta start heading back, and I'm a little worried because I didn't think about trying to get out of here at dark and see where to go, because you got to drive like through places to get over here, and you got to watch for loose gravel because it's all just like one big creek bed, you know. So wish me luck. But if you're new here, maybe hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really helps the channel. So anyway, much love, guys, and much peace, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.